Hi YouTube, this is Molly. It's nice to meet you. Um, I am in the midst of a vertical sleeve gastrectomy attempt, I guess, journey, whatever. I call it my Obesity Odyssey, so there you have that information. I have been watching YouTube videos from like the whole VSG crew, Team VSG, all my favorite people, and I thought I should really be doing this. I may not have a lot of new information to contribute to people, but I really wanted to be able to um, document everything and be able to look back and reflect on myself, have conversations with myself, even do comparison videos before and afters. Who knows? So I live in Minnesota. I'm having my surgery hopefully in the middle of December 2013 in Duluth with Dr. Matthew Bettendorf. Um, he is awesome. I had my consultation last month with him, and it lasted over an hour. We sat and talked, and he went over everything with me. I had lots of questions for him. He handled all of them. I got pretty technical, and he was pretty surprised at how much I knew and just how much information I had acquired. I was an avid user of verticalsleevetalk.com. I met a bunch of wonderful people there. I'll go into that a little later. And I unfortunately am no longer welcome on that website due to a misunderstanding, but I don't care. I got all my favorite people with me, so that's all I care about. I for my insurance, I'm required to do 6 months of dietary visits. My insurance is pretty strict as far as weight loss and weight gain. I was told I can lose weight from where I was when I went for my first appointment or maintain, but I absolutely could not gain. If I gained, I'd have to restart the whole 6 month long process again. So it's been a little bit stressful to be able to try and keep that weight off every month, but I've been really trying my best. It's really shown me the value of nutrition, water, exercise, all the important things that you're supposed to learn about while you're doing your nutritionist visits. So I suppose then I should probably tell you what the numbers are. I started out, my high weight was 288 pounds. When I went for my first visit with my surgeon's office, I was at 268 pounds. With my last visit, my first visit was in July. My most recent visit was the beginning of October, and I weighed 258 pounds. So I'd lost 10 pounds. Hoorah! More weight than I had lost in probably 5 years, six, a long time. Um, my surgeon did express that he doesn't want me to lose too much more weight because of insurance requirements. They don't want me to get too low. I don't have a lot of comorbidities that would be considered meeting the requirements for the prior authorization for my surgery. So I'm I'm doing a delicate balance between losing and gaining. I have like a 4 pound window I can end up in. So my last nutritionist visit is coming up on November 1st. I'm very excited for that to happen. After that appointment, the insurance person will submit to my insurance for prior authorization, and from there I get my date. So I'm telling myself I have like 3 weeks till I get a date. Any way to count down is better than no way to count down. Um, I don't have a lot of family support. I talked to my parents about it. They're really the only people that I wanted to include on the first part of my journey. They were enthusiastic in the beginning. My mom went with me to the informational seminar at the hospital, and it's an hour away from our house. So she was driving and talking to me on the way home, and she seemed really positive. She seemed like she had really had an eye-opening experience at the seminar and that she had learned a lot of information there. But over time, she has kind of come to decide that she's not on board with this project. She really doesn't support it at all, and she thinks I should just take the success that I've had with the diet portion of it and continue down that path to try and lose the remainder of my weight. I don't foresee that happening at all. I'm sad that my mom and dad can't be on board. I'm sad that they don't support me in this. Even if they can't necessarily support it, they don't even accept it. They're in complete denial that it's even happening. I went to their house for dinner 2 nights ago, and I brought up surgery stuff, and I completely got shut down. They stopped talking. They attempted to change the subject. They did everything they could to avoid talking about my surgery, the process, anything to do with weight loss, really. So, um, it's hurtful, I guess. It's really hurtful. My mom has struggled with her weight. I don't think she'd like me putting that on YouTube, but I don't come from a family of small people. Not at all. I just thought there would be more understanding there. I have two sisters. One's older and one's younger. When I told my mom that I wasn't sure how to handle telling my sisters about the surgery, she told me straight out that they're going to be upset with me either way because I'm having surgery. I didn't really know how to feel about that at first. I was upset, like pretty upset. But I kind of took it in stride. Um, my older sister, I think, would just Google everything and tell me all the things that can go wrong with surgery and the percentage of people who regain and why it's not worth it. My little sister, I think, will just be mad. She struggled with her weight too. Again, probably not one of those things I should put on YouTube. There it is. Um, and I have wanted to work with her to try and lose weight in the past, but it's all just turned into competition, which I usually lose. So I opted to not tell them at all. I really didn't even want to tell them until after my surgery, but my mom is insistent that I have to tell them before I go in. So I've decided I'm telling them this Saturday or Sunday before I have surgery on Wednesday or Thursday. And that's going to be good enough. I don't want to fight about it at that point. It all kind of depends on what date I get for my surgery because the holidays will play into it. I may or may not be on my liquid diet for Thanksgiving. I'm not worried about it. So I don't have a lot of real life support. I do, however, have some amazing online friends. I have found so much information and so much value in the YouTube videos I've been watching. I've caught up on Sarah Nerd in Oregon. I've caught up on Less of Sarah. I'm caught up on BSG Kirk. I'm just started watching the Fat Kings videos. And like I go way back to the beginning and watch from the very start. And I'm interested in their journeys, interested in their opinions, their thoughts, their emotions, the whole thing. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. The other support that I have found is my VST friends. I love them to death, absolutely to death. Joe, Chris, the other Chris, Candace, Missy, Lisa, Cheese. I'm missing people. I know I'm missing people. There's like 13 or 14 people, but they've all been really more helpful than they will ever understand. And some of them are sleeved. Some of them are pre-op like me. 2 people right now are doing their pre-op diets, Missy and Amanda, and they are rocking it, even though they're starving. They hang in there, and I give them tons and tons of credit. I just wish they were more local. I wish I had more local people. So if anybody out there watching is in Minnesota, let me know. I would love to get together with you and have a conversation. I love meeting people. I think that's all I've got, really. Just a hello. I can't wait to be where some of you are. I'm so excited for this journey. Thanks for watching. Bye.